Okay, dear students, for today we are going to talk about the past simple, past continuous, and present perfect. Uh, this is the first part of the class. In the middle of the class, we are going to talk about the chapter one of the, the Melinda Gates book. How was the lecture? How was your ideas? I need to hear your your opinions about the lecture, the first chapter. And in the end of the class, I'm going to share you one exercise from one book. It's about how do you need to present goods, you know, goods like, for example, this. This is a mouth. This is a product. So this is a good. It's a bienes. Okay. So in that case, this is the root for today. This is the paper for today. Okay. So the record is ready. So I'm going to share you a slide here. So I have here uh, like that. So you maybe you are watching this slide. Is the unit 4. We are going to talk about the past simple, past continuous tense, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. The objective general for today is to learn when do you need to see to use it. Okay, and the objective specific is to analyze the basic structure and to do some exercises. Okay, so let's do it. In this past simple is when you need to express the action happening. Yeah, it's about the complete action. So in this case, we need to remind. We have irregular verbs and regular verbs. So the regular verb is when you need to use in the end of the verb ed. Yeah. So we have here some examples: traveled, worked, played, prayed. In another way, we have irregular verbs. They change the form uh, you need to write. So, for example, we have here write, wrote, go, went, get, got. Okay. We use to question to make question. It's about did and did it. So one example is: did you go last night? Yes, I went to the swimming pool. For example, he wrote the article in 1929. Okay. Any question about the past simple? I think it's very simple. The past simple, no, it's too easy, really. So we have here, in this case, can you see the book? Do you confirm, please? ¿Ustedes están viendo el libro? Ahí en este caso, por favor, me confirman. Okay, very good. So we have here the past simple. We have some example. So we have here Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was an Austrian musician and composer. He lived from 1756 to 1791. He started composing at the age of 11 and wrote more than 600 pieces of music. He was only 35 years old when he died. So we have here lived, start, rose, was, and died. So in this case, here some uh, did you go out? No, I didn't. So we need to the, the verb to be. For example, I am, I was, I wasn't. In the case of negative sentence, and you need to use were when is for are. Verb to be are. Okay, so we are, we were, or we weren't in the negative sentence. So this is the unit, the first part of the unit 4 is past tense. Okay, so in this case, this is the past simple. You need to any question about this unit? No. Okay. So we have here the past continuous. So in the past continuous, you need to express the action or situation had already started before this time, but right now it's not finished. So one example is this. For example, I'm watching my windows. I was while I speaking or speaking. I watching the windows while I watch. Okay, I watch the windows while I is teaching English class, for example. So we use the past continuous in the middle of the action. I was walking home when I met Diana. Maybe I was playing tennis when I saw Diana. We use past simple and past continuous. For example, in these cases, Martha phoned me while we were having dinner. Okay? In this case, he called me. He called me. Martha called me while we were having dinner. Okay, so in the past of the verb to be is were. It's plural. Okay, we were. When we use the questions to do question, we use did or didn't. In this case of negative. Okay. So for example, in this case, the phone, what is the action for the phone? Rang. Yeah, the phone is ringing. So in the past is rang. The phone rang 3 times while we we was we were having dinner. We were having the verb have. You need to add ing. We were having dinner last night. Okay. So in this case, I have here the second topic. It's about past continuous. In this case, was doing. So in the picture, you can see a man and woman. They play uh, tennis. They are playing tennis. Yeah. But in this case, we are going to use the past continuous. So we need to use past continuous in the middle of doing a certain time. The action or situation starts before this time, but right now it's not finished. So we have here, okay? the play start. Okay, the play is right now. Is doing right now. They are playing right now, and the finish is not is the action is not stopped. Okay, so it's in the middle of the time. So they were playing. They were playing in the middle of playing. They had not finished. So we need to use was for he, she, and where for we, you, they. Okay. Any questions, dear students, about the past continuous? Okay. We have here some examples. We were walking home when I met Dan. Kate was watching TV when we arrived. What about I did? This is about the simple, yeah, the past simple. Still walking home after the party last night. Kate watched TV a lot when she was ill last year. So we have here some verbs, for example, know and want. We were good friends. Nosotros éramos buenos amigos. We knew each other well. I was enjoying the party, but Chris wanted to go home. Okay? It was very, very interesting. Any question about this topic? Past continuous. Okay. So we are going to talk about the present perfect, about the present perfect continuous. We have here some basic structure. It's about the subject. We need to write how, yeah, as it depends of the subject. I tell you right now, when you need to, when you have he, she, it, you need to write has. But if you have I, you, we, they, you need to write have. Okay? So the basic structure is about the subject, the auxiliary here, have or has, and the past participle from the verb. So in the present perfect, you need to express something has happened. This is usually new information. Yeah. So for example, I have eating a lot of. Yeah. Yo he estado comiendo muchísimo. Entonces, we use present perfect when, for example, just, already, and yet. I have been, yeah, just, I come or I become, yeah. I have running, I have run, for example, I have run just 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes, okay. So we have here, he has gone and he has been. One difference of he has gone es cuando la persona se ha ido, he has gone, él se fue, está por allá viajando. And he has been, quiere decir que él estuvo, o él ha estado por allá, o él ha estado, digamos, él fue a las vacaciones y regresó. He has been. En este caso, él ha estado, vamos a hacer este ejemplo. He has gone to Italy. Él se fue a Italia. Y he has been in Italy. Él ha estado en Italia. Ha ido a visitar la ciudad, el país, y ha regresado. He, she, you need to write has, and the subject, are you, we, they, you need to write have. So we use present perfect with since, recently, and for. When we talk about a period of time that continues from the past until now, we use present perfect. So in this case, Have you ever driving a car? Have you ever been in the United States? Okay, so it's about some information in the past, right, until now. So have you ever ate, have you ever ate langosta, for example? Have you ever worked worked in your life, for example? Have you ever driver a taxi, driven a taxi? Have you ever played um, volleyball? Have you ever um, been in Italy? Okay, so it's about some action that you ever that you are doing in your life. For example, have you ever go to the cinema? Have you ever been in Sydney, for example? I have met a lot of people in the last few days, with the past to now. Okay? We use present perfect when is the first time something has happened. For example, in this case, we have here Tom is having a driving lesson. He has driving a car. So it's when you make or when you do uh, you are doing something or action when you is your first time. So in this case, uh, have you ever made the love, for example? This is a one phrase very common in the world. So have you ever made a love, for example? He has made the love. For example. Present perfect continuous. It's about when you need to express for an activity that has recently stopped or just stopped. For example, right now, if it's an example, no? It's running. It's raining. So in this time, just stop it 2 seconds ago. So you need to write that. It was, in this case, we need to use present perfect continuous for action repeated over a period of time. Where have you been? I have been looking for you everywhere. Every morning they met in the same place. They have been going there for 3 years. For example, another is he always go to the Panamericana Library. So he have as no? In this case, we need to use as because it's for third person. He, she. So he has been going there for 7 years. Okay, this is a good an example. In this case, for present continuous. For example, another. She goes always mm, to the same restaurant. So he has been going to the restaurant or there for 5 years. What about in this case? Uh, where have I have been shopping some things. I have been shopping for 2 hours, for example. Where have you been? I have been shopping for 2 hours. Any question about the present perfect? Any question about the students, please, class? What about this topic, class? ¿Alguna pregunta, muchachos, sobre estas eh, pasado simple, pasado continuo, presente perfecto?
No, profe.
¿Todo bien? ¿Segura?
Sí, profe.
Bueno, ok. En este caso, entonces, ahora vámonos para the middle of the class. In the middle of the class, we are going to speak about the first chapter of Melinda books. So, anybody who wants to speak? Who was the first? You can see the introduction from the first chapter, and then this. So, anybody who wants to speak about the lecture? Okay, let's do it.
Profe, hablar de libro.
Sí.
Bueno, yo lo leí hoy, pero profe, me ayudé obviamente con palabras que no entendía y todo eso. Y el libro es súper interesante, en realidad. Ella es una mujer que trabajó en Microsoft y ahí conoció a Bill Gates. Después ella decidió renunciar porque quedó embarazada y empezó a dedicarse a la filantropía. Le gustaba viajar, entonces ahí vio problemas. Y también se definió como feminista. Después ella empezó a intentar ayudar con todos los problemas de las mujeres y el primero, o sea, por el cual se enfocó fue por los anticonceptivos. Porque vio que ese era como el problema número uno para muchas problemáticas en personas pobres y así, mujeres. Y bueno, en realidad ese capítulo se trata más de todo de eso, de que iba a países, y que se volvió también algo del gobierno, aunque ella no quería.
Sí. Okay, so, okay, very good. So, in this case, the first chapter, the main idea is about where, which are the difference when women there countries with these countries. Okay, so where are the difference about the women's going up in your life, like project lights, for example. And we have two ways, yeah, the women's and men's, the gentlemen's and ladies. We have two ways in the life. One way about the family, to create family. It's about you need to marry, to engage on marriage. And the other way, it's about your your knowledge in your career or in your degree. So for this reason, she was in Africa, I think so, and she saw many women who try to another way. It's about they have not opportunities to go up in your life. Yeah. So this is the main idea. So she said, why? Why is the why don't us have any opportunities? For example, in this case, she met with another woman, and He said to Melinda, because we don't have any opportunities to get up. We have just decide to get married and then to get boys, no? Your sons. This is the main idea from the chapter one. So in this case, I'm going to try to explain uh, some structure, basic structure from the present tense, past tense, present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and the present perfect. Okay? So this is a good way to identify some phrases about this tense. Okay? Present perfect, present tense, present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and present perfect. Okay? So we need to help us together. So in this case, in the fall of 1995, so en el final de 1995. Entonces, in this case, it's past tense or is present tense. In this case, we have past tense. Why? Because fall, it's about what? Fall is what? In this case, fall is what? Fall or fallen or falling. Is past tense or present tense, dear students? Dear students, please tell me about this. Can you see the file? ¿Ya? Estudiantes, ¿están viendo el documento? Estudiantes, díganme,
Sí, profe, lo estamos viendo.
Sí,
pues,
profe.
a mí o al documento.
Al documento.
Bueno, entonces, fall es qué, past o present o qué. ¿Ah? Fall es present
Sí,
o
profe.
fallen. Claro, es presente. Muy bien. Entonces, en este caso, in the fall of 1910, entonces 95, 1995. Entonces, we have here the subject, que es el tiempo, in the fall, ¿cierto? El tiempo, el verbo y, digamos, el complemento. For example, this, I had been married nearly 2 years. Entonces, in this case, we are identify present what? Perfect, yeah? But in this case, it's present past perfect, yeah? Because we have here, en vez de has or have, we have had. El pasado de have es had. Entonces, aquí nosotros tenemos el sujeto y con otro, ¿cierto? Aquí nosotros tenemos el sujeto y qué más. Miren, aquí nosotros tenemos el sujeto y qué más, jóvenes. Entonces, ahí nosotros tenemos el sujeto, que es el I, y el verbo auxiliar con el verbo I have been, y married. en pasado, pasado participo. Okay. Another phrase. I discovered. Yeah, I was pregnant. Mire, por ejemplo, esta es súper fácil. ¿Sí o no? Esta es facilita. I was pregnant. Pasado, simple. El pasado del verbo to be es I am. Entonces, el verbo to be, am, y el pasado es was. Y el sujeto es I. Entonces, ustedes saben que para el sujeto I es was. I was pregnant. Entonces, ahí identificamos una frase del pasado simple. Vámonos con otra. Por ejemplo, miren, I consider not telling Bill. Entonces, yo no consideré decirle a Bill. En este caso, estamos haciendo una negación. No consideré decirle a Bill. Entonces, aquí tenemos este, que también es un verbo pasado. Entonces, una frase en pasado. I consider, no consideré. Otra vez, I was pregnant until we came back. Pues yo estaba embarazada hasta que nosotros regresamos. Ok, entonces, por ejemplo, esta. Mire esta. I have got to tell him. Entonces, esta cosa. Joven. I have got to tell him. Entonces, eso es presente. Bien, perfecto. I have got. Aquí tenemos el pronombre I, el auxiliar have y el pasado de get. I have got. Yo tuve que decirle a él, because era su baby o su también. Ok, another phrase. Por ejemplo, mire esta pregunta. Are you kidding? Eso es presente simple. En este caso, una pregunta. Are you kidding? En este caso, if had taken, por ejemplo. If had taken is what? Aquí tenemos el sujeto, que es it, tercera persona. Had not. Entonces, pasado. I had not. Negación. Taking. The take. Past participle. Taking. Entonces, ahí tenemos una frase, ¿cierto? Del presente, del pasado, el pasado continuo, del pasado, perdón, presente perfecto, pero en pasado perfecto. We went, this is very simple. Entonces nosotros fuimos a China. Aquí está el sujeto, we went, el pasado de go, to China. Ok. Otra frase. I learned can come at any time of day. Entonces, I learned, yo aprendí que puedo come. ¿Come qué es? ¿El pasado de quién? ¿O cómo es? Ir a cualquier tiempo del día. Vamos a identificar otro. Entonces, en este caso, por acá, vamos a otra parte. Ok, por acá. The baby made it clear. Entonces, the baby is the subject, ¿cierto? Se está refiriendo a un niño. Aquí, made, pasado participio de made. Entonces, el sujeto es él, el verbo en pasado de made it clear. So, el niño lo hizo claro. I would like never go back there. Eso ya es una, digamos, una forma de ustedes de expresarse. Cuando lo leamos, pues lo reafirmamos un poco más adelante en las clases. Y es I would like, o shall I, o I should. Entonces, I would like never go back there. I would like to know you about your life. For example, I would like to know about your life. I would like to know about your expectation in this subject. I would like I would like to know about your feelings with the country. I would like to know about uh, what is your hobbies, for example. I would like to know about your life. I would like to know about your uh, travels. Okay, so we have here another phrase. Wasn't wrong. Él no estaba, ¿cierto? Wrong is the phrase for right. Okay? Wrong es, digamos, estaba errado, estaba mal. He wasn't wrong. Pues él no estaba, mire aquí está, el verbo pasado, ¿cierto? Pero le está negando. Es he, she, this one was, he, they, we, on, were. Entonces aquí, el verbo pasado was, está en negación, he wasn't wrong. He was soon searching for the right variety. Entonces él estaba temprano buscando. Bueno, for example, this. My teachers at Sunlight taught us the value of social justice and pushed us academically. Okay. Entonces, aquí como están teachers, es plural, ¿cierto? Se agrega la S. Si no, digamos, diría teacher, solamente un profesor, pero aquí dice ella, my teachers at Online taught us the value of social justice and pushed us our academy. Entonces, los profesores de ella le decían en sus pensamientos el valor de la justicia social y los, digamos, los empujaban a trabajar en la parte académica. Vamos a identificar otro. I wanted woman. ¿Cierto? Mire, I wanted woman to get the share of this opportunity. Ok, vamos a identificar otra. Bill believes passionately that technology should be for everyone. Entonces, Bill, in this case, is he, the noun or the subject. Bill, he believes. Entonces, recordemos, aquí se le agrega la S, ¿por qué? Porque está en presente simple. Entonces, he believes, el verbo, se le agrega la S. Por ejemplo, he played, entonces he plays. He ran, he runs. ¿Okay? Porque es presente. Y vamos a identificar otra por acá. Mira esta pregunta, la W question. What do you think? What do you think? ¿Okay? Bueno, ¿vamos bien? ¿O alguna pregunta? ¿Alguien que me quiera ayudar a identificar frases? ¿O dejamos ahí? Bueno, entonces, in the end of the class, we are going to do some exercises. So for this part of the class, I need some students who wants to speak. Yeah. So in this case, I need some students who wants to speak with me about this exercise. Okay. Anybody who wants to try? Yes. Dears, dear students, anybody who wants to speak with me about this exercise? People, students,
Sí, profe.
anybody who wants to. Why are today are too silent? Why? Dear students, speak about that. Why today are too silent? Why? Please.
Profe, porque está iniciando la semana.
Ah, carajo. No puede ser eso, ¿verdad? No me digan eso, por favor. Bueno, jóvenes, entonces vamos a hacer la última parte de la clase. This is the end of the class. I'm going to share you again the exercise. So in this case, we have here these, digamos, these business cases. In this case, we are going to speak. So I'm going to speak about the dialogue, the script. So please take attention, focus in this time of the end of the class. Okay. So the script is about the hotel conference. Okay. So John Woods, this is our main conference room. Mrs. Sanderson, from what you have described, I think it will meet the needs of your company perfectly. It's especially equipped with sound system for presentation and has seating capacity for well over at people. The room is close to the lounge for the comfort of your preferred customers. That is, the people who are most important to your company. May I say you peeps. The launch will meet the needs of those people. So, in this case, meet the needs, we have here the meaning. It's about satisfacer la necesidad. So, this is our main conference room. Mr. Sanderson's from what you have described, I think it will meet the needs of your company perfectly. Sharing capacity. It's especially equipped with sound system for presentation and has a seating capacity for well over at 50. Entonces, aquí dice seating capacity es el número de asientos. The room is close to the lounge. Lounge is about sala de hotel. for the comfort of your preferred customers, that is, the people who are the most important to your company. I may I say you peeps. Yeah. This launch will meet the needs of those people. It's about the very important person. Yeah. Jill Sanderson. May I say, may I see something a little more modest? We are talking about a small conference with only a few participants. The room doesn't have to be large, but it has to have good acoustics. Some people will be able to hear the speaker easily. We must have something that is conveniently located in the hotel. Perhaps a room that isn't too far from the lobby, the toilets, and the restaurants that one way we might be able to save time when people take breaks. So in this case, she said we doesn't need a large room, so we are few people. So in this case, we must have something that's conveniently, so convenientemente located in the hotel. Perhaps a room that isn't too far from the lobby. It's about que sea, que no sea muy lejos del lobby del hotel, ¿okay? De la entrada. The toilet and the restaurant. The way we might be able to save time when people take breaks. So, take breaks is about the pauses, ¿cierto? Que tengan que ir al baño, que tengan que ir afuera por una llamada, en fin. Es, es como el representante del hotel el que le está diciendo o el que le está describiendo o le está rentando la sala de conferencias. I see, Mrs. Anderson, I have another room, which I think is just what you are looking for. La señora dice, Miss Anderson, that is more like it. What is included in the price of the room? Entonces, more like it, mucho mejor. ¿Cierto? What's included in the price of this room? Entonces, ¿qué incluye? Entonces, el sales agent o seller, lo que quieran, el agente de ventas. You can have use of video equipment for a nominal fee. What does the mean nominal fee? Pago simbólico. It works out to very little per day. Workouts? What about workouts? Ascender. Okay? It works out to very little per day. If you have a company logo, we will be glad to attach into the podium for you. What does the mean podium? Tarima. The author provides complimentary coffee. Regalo. Les ofrece coffee, tea, and biscuits and soft drinks during breaks. You won't have to pay extra for that. So in this case, there is a woman who wants to try to pay for a room, and the hotel agents, he say it's about Joan Woods. He say he has a room, big room for 30 people, and she said, no, I don't know, uh, I don't need a large room. We are a few people, so I need a small room. Yeah, and she asked him about what what things include in the price of the small room. So he say about the logo. It's they put in the logo in the podium, and they provide complimentary coffee. It's about free coffee, tea, and biscuits, and soft drinks. It's about water like that, maybe juice like that, without alcohol. In this case, we have another another follow the conversation, and we say, Jim Sanderson, free drinks and snacks. I'm sure everyone, I want to put more on also if you want, or like that. Jim Sanderson, free drinks and snacks. I'm sure everyone will appreciate that. What type of seating arrangement do you suggest? Yeah, listen, we have a number of options. You can choose a frontal arrangement where the speaker faces the audience with its series in rows. You may want to opt for a round table or a U-shaped arrangement, which generally encourages interaction. Would you like to me show you pictures of this arrangement? So, in this case, sitting arrangement is about the disposición de los asientos. Is if they are going to do, they are stayed in front or maybe in 5 rows, it's about 5 or a chapter in forma de U. Okay. Y Anderson, ella dice, that won't be necessary. I like the shopping arrangement en forma de U. John Woods dice, fine. For which days would you like to reserve the conference room? Ella dice, Monday 29 September, and we'll be convening late in the afternoon. The meeting will start around 5. Conven es about, ¿no? Reunirse, the meeting. Él le dice, okay, we are set. Just remember to confirm your reservation 48 hours before the conference. I'm sure there won't be any problems, but you must call me to make sure that your reservation is listed and the room is booked. Will do. Thanks very much for your help. My pleasure. Good luck with the conference. Okay, dear students, so we have here the script, the dialogue from arrangement from conference room. It's about like that. Okay, so we have here another conversation or another script about beer and hotel employees. It's about what does the like, for example, the arrangement, no? So we have the Mary Simpson Guild, another script. So in the end of this, we have some exercises to do. For example, we have here the vocabulary, yeah, environment, advice, to attend, in order to, restoring, availability, member of the board, stockholders, leverage, working command, practice rate, service charge, T, P, patient. So with all the script, we have here exercise 1. We need to answer all these questions or sentences. Which of these are advantage of using business center for conference meeting? 1, business center in hotel may be located close to airports. Business centers in hotels may have wonderful recreational facilities. 3, all the facilities needed for meetings, dining, and sleeping are under on one roof. People attending conference can bring family members. Prices per participant cover all costs. So in this case, which of these are the advantage of using business center for a conference of meeting? Dear students, what do you think about that? What of these sentences do you think is better? What of these are advantage of using business center? All, or maybe number 1, number 3, number 4, number 5. Or the sentence? What do you think, dear students? ¿Me están viendo a mí o me están viendo la presentación, jóvenes?
La presentación.
¿Sí? Me parece que no. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué dicen ahí, muchachos? Muchachos, en el primer ejercicio, ¿qué dicen? ¿Cuál de todas esas ventajas usan para una conferencia o una reunión en un centro de negocios? Business centers in hotels may be located close to the airport. Maybe business centers in hotels may have wonderful recreation and facilities. All the facilities needed for meetings, dining, and sleeping are under one roof. People attending conferences can bring family members. Prices per participants cover all costs. Okay, the exercise 2. Match a statement in A column with a section from the CMP brochure in B. You won't have to worry about how much coffee your employees consume. Round the clock, beverage and snack are included in the conference package. So, in this case, conference planning managers, daily meals and refreshment service, meeting space, and telecommunication equipment. You won't have to worry about how much coffee your employees consume. Round the clock beverage and snack are included in the conference package. So, match, escojan, o, o una, a segment in A with section of the CM voucher B. So, what is the of this paragraph from this sentence? Daily meals and refreshment service or meeting space and telecommunication equipment or conference training managers.
Teacher, letter B, daily meals and refreshment services.
Very good. It's so easy. Our conference staff will be able to respond to your every need from your quiz and fire until the last conference participant has left. So in this case, what is conference A or meeting space? Our conference staff will be available to respond to your every need from your quiz inquiry until the last conference participant has left. Meeting space, a telecommunication equipment, or maybe conference planning managers. Okay, so in this case is number A in the column B, and the last uh, phrase we have recently upgraded our communication equipment to include a simultaneous translation service. It's about the letter C. Very good, dear students. So we have here the other exercise. It's let's look again at words with two syllables. This can sometimes be as tricky as longer words, so be careful. One, two syllables word which is often pronounced incorrectly is a four. Remember that the stress is on the first syllable F, not the second. Effort. Another two syllable word which is often mispronounced event. In this word, the stress is on the second syllable event. So event, effort. Yeah, effort, event. Put the following two syllable words with the correct stress pattern. We can represent this stress pattern graphically. The squares represent the stress syllable. So we have here the first syllable stress, second syllable stress in the second event. Put the following two syllable words with the correct stress. Entonces, the first, where is in the first column or in the second column? Hotel. Hotel, it's about in the first column right now, right here. So you need to put here hotel. Wait, Okay, you say hotel. Okay. Value is value or value? Human value. Or what is the value? Improve. Improve. The second. Improve here. Improve. Brochure. Brochure. Invoice. Supply. Supply. Where is supply? Here or in the second column? Supply or supply. Supply. It's here. Invoice. Is invoice or invoice? Brochure or brochure? Brochure. Okay. This is an exercise you need to do in your house, in your free time. Okay, in the selection de grammar, the unit 9, in the unit 9, afrontamos el uso de los verbos must, have, to, need, should, and ought to. A continuación, algunos útiles y dividiendo ejercicios de vocabulario. Entonces, aquí tenemos, do you remember the difference between must and have to? Must and have to are very similar. Must infinitive, we use this form. To say something is necessary according to the speaker, they must buy a new computer. This one is unreliable. Okay, so we have here these exercises, dear students, to make or to do. So this is your commitment in your free times to do all these exercises. Okay, what about this? Easier, difficult, or what? Dear class, what do you think about the exercise? Hello,
Estuvo bien, profe.
Padeo. I don't know, really, why all the class is silent? To silence is it's not good, my dear friends, because this is interaction. We need to more attitude, positive sentences in our brain. So in this parenthesis, I'm going to do one parenthesis here. I'm going to speak about some advices there. So one of them is first, try to do everything like uh, or with love. Yeah, try to do always to do something with love. Try to do everything with patience. Try to wake up on Mondays like 6 a.m. Yeah, because we are met at 6:30. Okay, so try to wake up early for today on Monday and Friday, please, because we are in the third week of the academic semester. So I think I thought it's it's going down the students. You know. What about the climate? What about the weather? For today, it's sunny. So please, this is one of advice. Wake up early to in, to go the virtual class with interaction with positive phrases. Please help us because it's it's a little difficult or try to speak here by an hour, but the other students don't speak nothing. Yeah. What about the methodology? It's good. Is it good or not? Or maybe it's too silent. I don't know. It's what about the methodology? Is it good or not? Dear students, please speak. Cesar, Carlos, Melanie, Jennifer, Leonor, everything is sleeping. All people is sleeping. Okay, so this is the end for the parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to share you another lesson from the book. It's about present perfect. What we have here, we need to remind about the present perfect. I think with this box, like here, I have in this box here, in this box. I need to compare this box. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to explain about the I'm doing with I have been doing. Yeah, this is a present perfect continuous. In the present uh, con- present perfect, the present continuous perfect, it's the continuous in the simple continuous is about don't disturb me now. I'm working. We need an umbrella. It's raining. Hurry up. We are waiting. In the present perfect continuous is about I have been working hard. Now I'm going to have a break. The ground is wet. It's been raining. We have been waiting for an hour. Okay? This is the difference to el simple continuo y el presente continuo. ¿Listo? Entonces, en este caso, eh, yo trabajé mucho. No, I have been working hard. He trabajado muy duro. Now I'm going to have a break. The ground is wet. It's been raining. Ha estado lloviendo. I have been waiting for an hour. Entonces, en el presente continuo es don't disturb me now. I'm working. We need an umbrella. It's raining. Hurry up. We are waiting. Okay. In this box, I'm going to explain about the times, no? The time from the past right now. So we talk about the present perfect too when the the action it's about in the same period of the time. For example, I play tennis very well. Yeah. So he played. He has been played tennis since 2001, for example. Yes, I play tennis very well. Pues, I have been, yo he estado, played, past participle o pasado. Recordemos que play es un verbo regular, entonces player. Pues, I have been, yo he estado, have, porque es con el pronombre de I. I have been, he estado, played, jugando tenis, since, desde el 2000. ¿Okay? Entonces son acciones que se repiten en el periodo de tiempo hasta el momento. Otra cosa por acá es, recordemos esto siempre, voy a ponerlo aquí un poquito más de zoom para que ustedes puedan ver bien grandote. Me interesa mucho es diferenciar cuando el gone con el, el gone con el be. Entonces, compare gone and be. Gone, se fue. James is on holidays. He has gone to Italy. Él se fue para Italia, está allá en vacaciones. Amy is back home now. She has been to Italy. Entonces ella regresó, ella estuvo allá. Amy is back home now. She has been to Italy. Entonces, has gone, se fue. She has been to Italy. Ha estado en el presente perfecto. Ahora, vámonos con, digamos, este. Esto es, digámoslo, son ejercicios del, del pasado continuo. Entonces, vamos a ver esto. Vamos a hacer este ejercicio que tenemos acá. I saw you in town yesterday. Entonces, pongamos el verbo en la correcta forma. Puede ser pasado continuo o pasado simple. Entonces, I saw, aquí como está la gráfica, I saw you in town yesterday. But she, ¿qué sería? She was, porque el verbo, el pronombre está en she, o el sujeto, es ella. ¿Cuál sería el que se debe utilizar? Was, no, she was, wasn't, he, yeah, he wasn't.
She wasn't see.
Ajá, o sí. ¿Cuál dicen ustedes? ¿ING o sí? Entonces ella dice, yo la vi en el centro ayer, pero she wasn't me. She wasn't thinking o seeing. ¿Cuál dicen ustedes que es? ¿Con ing o lo dejamos en sí? Ah, jóvenes. ¿Qué dicen ustedes ahí?
Profe, se deja normal porque ya se está conjugando wasn't.
Exacto, perfecto, muy bien. Ahora, de la tercera. She was looking the other way. Ella estaba, ella estaba looking, mirando otro camino. En esta, por ejemplo, I was, yeah, cycle, o I was cycling, yeah, I was cycling home yesterday. I was cycling, yo estaba yendo, ¿cierto? Montando, pedaleando a la casa ayer. When a man, cuando un hombre, stop it, ¿ya? Se cambia step por stop it. Aquí es stop it. Stop it. Out into the road in front of me. I went, el pasado de go, I went quite fast. Yo iba demasiado rápido. But luckily, es decir, pero afortunadamente, I was managed. I managed. O sea, manejé a parar en tiempo. And I wasn't. Yo no lo vi. ¿Okay? Bueno, muchachos, con esto son las 7:45. Pues hemos terminado la sesión de hoy. Recordemos, para hacer un recorderis, un remind, in the first part of this unit 4, we saw the past simple, past continuous tense, present perfect continuous. In the middle of the class, we are going to talk about, we were talking about the first chapter of the Melinda's book, and the end of the class, we were going to talk or reading about the script of business. Okay, in this case, it was a year to she was looking for a room, okay, for a conference room, a conference meeting. Okay, dear students, so I'm going to send by WhatsApp the file. So keep in touch, please, and we'll see you on Friday. Okay, that's right.
Sí, profe.
Okay, so see you.
Chao, profe.
Okay.